Afternoon. We begin our live coverage in northern Kentucky. Local 12's Joe Webb joins us with the latest on conditions in Fort Wright. Joe.
Well, Kit, I'm at Kyle's Lane. At the top of the cut in the hill, what you can see behind me is Interstate 75 northbound and southbound. The lane of traffic closest to the camera is heading down the hill north into Cincinnati. Just started with very light snow here about 3:15. You can see it's really picked up. But when you look at the road, you look at Kyle's Lane, the roadway still obviously very warm. It's just wet. Traffic is moving just fine. But if it keeps snowing like this, who knows exactly what's going to happen. The state of Kentucky has 62 plows, trucks that are ready to take care of all the highways in Boone, Kenton, and Campbell counties. Crews all over northern Kentucky are gearing up for several inches of snow again, and some of them are scrambling to find salt. Now in Newport this afternoon, city workers trucked in salt they borrowed from Wilder and other nearby cities to put out on the streets tonight. Their salt vendor is out, and Newport has been out of salt for about 3 weeks. They're cutting it with sand and beet juice to make it go further, and they're being smart about where they spread it, making sure they hit the hospital routes and the hills first. They've got salt ordered, but don't know when they're going to get it, but they think they're okay for tonight.
We feel comfortable that we have enough salt for this event coming in over this today and tomorrow. We were able to borrow salt from a neighboring city and others, and we've built the supply up, so we'll be in excess of 100 tons of salt.
And Newport says that on a typical snow event, a big snow event like this, they use anywhere between 80 and 100 tons of salt, so they're going to need most of that salt that they've got on hand. The Kentucky Highway District that covers the 11 counties of northern Kentucky started with 30,000 tons of salt, still has 13,000, so they've got lots of salt. They've got tons of trucks that are out and ready to plow and salt if necessary. So far, though, the salt trucks that are staged here at the top of the cut in the hill are still in place. They haven't hit the road yet, Kit, because frankly they haven't needed to. The roadways are just wet. Traffic is moving, but who knows what it's going to be like if it continues to snow like this for a few more hours. Reporting live in Fort Wright, I'm Joe Webb, Local 12 News. Kit?
And we're being told it will continue to snow like this for a few more hours. Thanks, Joe.